the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Vucevic is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at point. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Outside Tatum. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Anunoby. Now Towns. It's stolen by Vucevic. Brown kicks to Tatum. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Lets the three fly. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. To the inside. Good.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Brown. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Tatum, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Knicks off to a quick start here. Now Brunson. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's White. His last outing, he had 18 points. Tatum with another miss.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Got a piece of it. Here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Over Pritchard. No good on the fadeaway. The Celtics have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. The putback. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by Vucevic. Celtics trail by 7. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Anunoby outside. Brunson against Pritchard. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Robinson's checked in for Towns.
And, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. He was really talking up Derek White, especially...
That's for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Brunson, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Brunson's got his second bucket. Pass to Brown, and Brown throws it down.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
Hart outside. Anunoby outside. 6 on the shot clock. With a screen on Pritchard. Brunson, no good. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Nuggets. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And Brown is quite unselfish as a player, always willing to get the ball to the open teammate.
The Knicks trailing. Hart outside. Brown against Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look. Buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Tatum with the screen on Brunson. Out to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beyond the arc. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. A nice shot by Tatum.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's Anunoby. 9-point game his last outing. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Brunson the pass to Robinson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
Pritchard with the screen on Bridges. Back to Pritchard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First one falls for him. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's the screen. Baseline try. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Shireman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Vucevic. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Shot clock at 6. Tatum, that's for 2.
One of the better all-around defenders in this game, Josh Hart.
Some solid defense from Hart. Pass to Brunson. Now here is Robinson. Bridges deciding where to go with it. New York needs to get off a shot. No good on the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented for knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. Put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Here's Shireman, still scoreless. Vucevic against Robinson. Pass to Brown. For 3. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 2, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they'd go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong in the fourth. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Yeah, trying the aspect of the game, not looking to give points away.
And talking again about the job they've done keeping their turnovers down. It's not that they play it safe, they play in control. And that's an important difference. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 4-point game. Shamet kicks to Brunson. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. That one doesn't go. Boston's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Brown wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Shireman. And here is Tatum. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Vucevic has got 7. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Tatum. Some solid defense from Hart.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Gonzalez against Brunson. That one falls. He's got 9.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Celtics leading by 5. Pritchard feeling it out of it.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. Guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. So it's the Celtics now. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. Pass to Garza. Here's Keita, guarded by Robinson. Tries from the block, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Knicks trail by 7. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Those three-pointers off the mark. Boston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
13.
Pass to Shireman. Here's Garza. Pritchard with the ball. 17 points for him last game against Miami.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've now got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Karl Anthony Towns. Allie?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Knicks. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. There will be no return to the floor tonight, and it sounds like recovery period is going to last a little longer than they were hoping for. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
For better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Mikal Bridges out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Shamet in at the small forward. They're the group New York will start the second one.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
There's the pass to Gonzalez. Celtics passing it around. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. And the Celtics another three.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Shamet. Right side Robinson. And Boston with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Inside. Garza no good. Knicks trail by 9. Sohan up top. McBride passes to Shamet. Here's Sohan. Down low. Bridges misses. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the dunk by Sohan.
Quick lift off the floor there, Jeremy Sohan.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass.
Gonzalez against Anunoby. Bridges with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they will start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that matchup against the Sixers, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
Richard finds White. Pass to Garza. Outside White. Shot clock at 3. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. White the pass to Queta, and he jams it with authority.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's McBride. He's covered by Pritchard. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. shoots. The rebound by the Celtics. Queta's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's White on the wing. And White slams it in.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Anunoby passes to McBride. Going inside. And Pritchard pulls it down.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
Knicks trail by 9. Bridges inside. White covering. Here's McBride. The 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Boston leading by 9. That's a 2 from Pritchard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Some nice passing by New York here. And here is Bridges. He had 16 points in the win against Denver. Pass to Robinson. Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. McBride's got 5.
Hey, when that ball finds Robinson, he's looking to finish. But he was right to give it away there.
Bridges against White. Here's Queta. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Brunson against White. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Robinson.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the paint, out to White. Outside Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Brunson. Robinson up top. Back to Brunson. On the top of the key. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point lead. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jalen Brunson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And New York making a change. Diawara's checked in. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Brown the pass to Queta. Outside, White. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot. And he's made great improvement in that area. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Anunoby against Tatum. Back to Brown. For the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
First trip to the line for him here.
Second team foul. Derek White at the line. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver. Pass to McBride. Now here's Brunson. 5 to shoot. From deep. White with the defensive effort.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Tatum. Drills the leaner. Tatum's got 8 points.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range, not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
From past the arc. And Boston with the rebound. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 16-7 run. Brown finds White. Now Tatum launches it. Here's Queta, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Queta's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Pass to Brunson. Can't hit that one. White with the defensive effort.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Knicks trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Brunson missing.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Fires for 3, cans it from downtown.
Boy, a player as versatile as Anunoby is extremely valuable. He gives you defense, scoring, plus he can make a play or two as well.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by the Celtics. Queta's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Garza. Now White. Tatum, that's for 2, and it's Boston with another.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Boy, Brunson does such a good job operating and orchestrating the offense. You really do want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Pass to Tatum. 29 seconds left in the first half. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Brunson outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Ellie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Well, Coach Mazzulla, a pretty good start for you guys. As we look at the second half, what's the message in the locker room?
Just continue to do what we do. We had great poise when they were making tough shots and they went on a run. So we played well, we executed. And then once we get to our spacing and our early offense, we're hard to guard.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for...
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping the claw, like when it was me against Hakeem or MJ or Tim Duncan or Yao Ming or Alonzo Mourning.
Or Kenny Smith
How can I forget about you, Kenny? I always did enjoy putting the smack down on you and your team.
Okay, that's enough. I tell you what, I'm most looking forward to the end of this segment. And now it's time to talk about what we saw from Jayson Tatum in that first half. He was a man on a mission.
Well, how about the game Tatum is having? Listen, he's putting everything in his bag, and he's going to work.
Tough to guard on the perimeter. Difficult to keep up with inside, man. A brutal matchup pretty much so far.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Boston leading by 18 on the court for the Celtics. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's Vucevic in at the center filling out the middle. Pass to Hart. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Pritchard. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Jayson Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Kevin, back to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Brunson against Pritchard. It's stolen by Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. Here's White, guarded by Robinson. Bridges against Vucevic. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 20. Anunoby outside. From 20 feet out. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Celtics shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Tatum. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Brunson against Pritchard. Looking to end his cold spell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
First free throw is good.
Brunson has really developed into such a leader on the floor. He was that way in college. Quiet but assertive. Controls the pace and tempo of the game, creates space for his teammates. Oh, he's really a coach on the floor in many respects.
And both free throws good for Brunson. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Celtics leading by 20. Brown outside. Hart against Tatum. Launches a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Oh, man. Mitchell Robinson, also known as the Block Nest Monster. I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 13.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's Brown missing. Knicks trail by 21. Inside. Here's Hart. Drops in the layup for 2.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Vucevic is screen on Anunoby. There's Brown with the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons.
Take a break.
His
Take a break.
rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And that one falls for Tatum.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
He doesn't get the second one. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the league. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. On defense, Boston. Stolen by Tatum. Pass to Vucevic. Knocks it loose.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Anunoby kicks to Robinson. Takes a 3. Hart, no good. And so White will bring it up for Boston. From 18 feet away, uses the glass to drop it in. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
White that time, feeling the separation, was able to shoot that shot with rhythm.
Outside Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Here's Bridges, and it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Brunson against Pritchard. New York, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 23. White dishes to Vucevic. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Brunson. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Derek White with the rebound. White's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Anunoby. Offline with his 3.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Tatum against Hart. Tatum passes to Brown. 4 on the clock. That shot misses. Good D by Anunoby. To the inside to end the drought. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist for Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists tonight.
46.
Boston leading by 23. Outside Tatum. Pass to Vucevic. And the 3 off target.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Bridges passes to Hart. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. Now Brunson. He's got 17. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Robinson against Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Quite honestly, Vucevic is highly skilled at getting defenders to be physical with him. I mean, he's welcoming of contact, especially when he's going up for his shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Anunoby. And both free throws good for Vucevic. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Bridges passes to Sohan. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Latrey. Vucevic with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Tatum against Hart. Pass to Shireman. Here's Pritchard. That's good on the jump shot.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here he goes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. And no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Sohan with the ball. He has 6. Here's Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Celtics shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Tatum with the screen on Brunson. Here's Pritchard. Lays it up off the glass. Pritchard's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Tatum. A 3-ball. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McBride. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one.
77-53.
Brunson against Pritchard. Tatum with the screen on Brunson. Here's Pritchard. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter. Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
Up top, Tatum. Shoots over Bridges, and that one's good. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Robinson passes to Brunson from downtown, and Boston with the rebound. Pass to Shireman. Here's Garza. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sohan. Rebounded by the Celtics. Keita's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now Tatum, defended by Bridges. Left side, Tatum. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Celtics out in front, delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Landry Shamet. Jose Alvarado is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Robinson, and it's Anunoby in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Knicks shooting about 35% from the 4. Not much falling for them. Three-pointer. The rebound by Keita. Keita's got 11 rebounds in the game. Brown outside. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Shoots the 3, and Shireman pulls it down. Shireman's got 4 rebounds in this game, and Brown throws it down hard.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Robinson. Stolen all by himself. Here's White. Second shot opportunity. Here's Keita. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
Here's McBride. Anunoby finds McBride. Here's Alvarado. New York, no good that time either. Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Brown outside. And there's the drive. Made that one as his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
White looking around. It's Brown on the wing. Shamet with the steal. Out to the right wing, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. So it's the Knicks now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. New York moving it around. Here's Hart. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Fires the three, and the three ball is good. Anunoby's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for New York.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
To the paint, tipped away. Shamet with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Pass to Alvarado. And here is Anunoby. Now Hart. Pulls from the top of the key. Anunoby, no good. Here's Garza. Over McBride. Garza gets the bucket. Garza's got his first points of the night.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Hart the pass to McBride. Back to Hart. The three. No good on that one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. Add a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Pass to Walsh. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garza, defended by Hart. That one drops for him. Garza's got 4 points this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And here's Brunson outside. They get it again. Bridges shot good.
Really outstanding effort on the glass that time by Bridges, doing everything possible to cash in there.
Pass to Garza. Down low. Here's Queta. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Gonzalez passes to Walsh. Here's Queta. Out left to the wing. Here's Garza. And a miss there on the triple.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Hart the pass to Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brunson's got 24.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Pass to Walsh. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.